mountain chain extends for 1,000 kilometers in either direction. It's the backbone of the planet. We're only about 50 clicks from the spaceport, but it might as well be another star system for the terrain that has to be covered.
We're building a stronghold right under the Empire's nose.
Their scouts do flyovers all the time, but they haven't spotted us.
Well, that's surprising, considering your defenses are so obvious.
Obvious? They're hidden enough to have escaped your notice, stranger.
Not really. We've already passed by 4 perimeter outposts camouflaged to look like rock formations.
You missed one.
I wasn't counting the 5th because it's been abandoned.
You're wrong there.
𝘊𝘳𝘪𝘮𝘃, he's right. We pulled Team 6 off that station and powered it down last week. Here we are.
Welcome back, man. Hey, old lizard friend.
Hey, Massimo. Hope you didn't accidentally comlink to the Imperials while I was gone.
We did, but they thought we were just ordering takeout. So, this the guy from the cantina?
That he is.
That story true, stranger? You really killed 20 Imperials with just a hand-to-hand weapon?
If that's the story, I see no reason to change it.
How'd you learn to fight like that?
By sticking my nose where it didn't belong.
What's with this guy, Commander? Sounds like he's looking for trouble.
I'd be disappointed there. You'd be no trouble at all.
Enough, both of you.
Why'd you bring him here, Commander?
He's a fugitive from the Empire, Massimo, and one who knows how to fight. I offered him sanctuary.
In our secret base? How do we know the scene at the cantina wasn't a setup? 20 Imperials, my afterburners. How do we know he isn't a spy?
That's right. How do we know?
Who are you? Where'd you come from? What's your name?
My name is Kanos. It will not be difficult for you to discover that the Empire has placed a price on my head. I will not trouble you long with my presence.
Kanos is here on my authority, Massimo. If you want to challenge that, you'd better bring it up with the New Republic command. Until then, have the mess hall prepare a meal for our guest.
Thank you. The food was excellent.
That's all you're eating? If I'd been hiding out in Myrkon's basement like that, I'd be hungry enough to eat a bantha.
A full stomach dulls the senses.
Meaning you don't feel safe here. Look, you'll have to forgive Massimo and 𝘊𝘳𝘪𝘮𝘃. They aren't usually so belligerent. I think they feel threatened by you.
Yeah?
You carry yourself like a man looking for a fight.
Well, I am. But not with them.
So what's your story, Kanos? You a noble on the run? Or an Imperial officer wanted for treason?
I'm no more noble than you are.
A traitor then.
I've never betrayed anyone.
Then what about your loyalties? You said back in town something about a common enemy. That was curious. Whose side are you on, the New Republic or the Empire?
I'm no friend of the ruling council, if that's the answer you want. The council has seized power in an illegal manner. Every man on it is a traitor, and I've sworn to do everything in my power to bring about its downfall.
That scar on your face. I've seen a wound like that before. It was made by a lightsaber, wasn't it?
That's irrelevant.
I guess it's pretty unlikely. There are so few Jedi left.
And what about you? How did you end up as a leader of a group of rebels in the middle of nowhere?
We're not rebels anymore, Kanos. We're the New Republic. Haven't you heard?
Yeah, someone might have mentioned that. Now your story.
It's short.
Yeah?
I grew up on Nez Perron. I was going to marry a farmer. We didn't have much, but it was enough to make a life. We would have been happy. But one day an Imperial frigate dropped into orbit. They'd been damaged in a fight against the rebel fleet. They came down demanding supplies. My fiancé objected. So they killed him without warning. I promised that I wouldn't stop fighting until the Empire was destroyed.
Vengeance. We do have something in common.
Mirith,
Massimo, the door buzzer works, you know.
where's 𝘊𝘳𝘪𝘮𝘃? You want to hear this too?
He's back in town, monitoring troop movements. What is it?
I decided to take your guest's advice and do some checking on him. Thought you'd want to know that by bringing him here, you've jeopardized our very existence.
What are you talking about?
Kanos doesn't just have a price on his head. He's wanted by Colonel Jax himself.
All the more reason we should trust him, Massimo. Anyone who frags the most powerful member of the ruling council has got to be a friend of ours.
I'm no one's friend.
You got that right, stranger.
Massimo, outside now. I want a word with you.
But
I am still in command here. Outside.
Recorder on.
Recording.
That woman, Mirith. doesn't know how honest I'm being with her. If only she'd been there on Yin Shore on that last day of our training.